You're here to get your face drawn right. Perfect. Yeah. You are right on time. I'm just gonna go ahead and have a quick look, closer look at what I'm gonna be working with, and then I should probably put this down before I book myself again. But I'll have just a closer look at all of your features, everything that you want redrawn, and then quote you, and we'll get started. So what your eyes done, right? That was what I need this. So you want your eyes done, right? So you want just like the bottom of your nose. Okay. And your jaw too. How do you want your jaw done? I don't do those very often. You want like 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 forward? Like you want me to like make it longer? Like okay, yeah, whatever you want, let's do it. And what else are we gonna do today? Yeah, okay, yeah, I can do that. And you said cheekbones too? Alright, we can do that. Let me grab my notebook real quick. So you want your eyes, bottom of your nose, cheekbones, and then you want like a really long jaw. Okay, yeah, let's do it. And would you prefer I wear gloves or no gloves? No gloves? Okay, I can do that. Let me find an eraser real quick so I can redraw you. I know I have one around here somewhere. Yeah, probably got one on the back of the pencil. Yeah, alright, let's get started and just erasing these features real quick. You'll still be able to see while you erase your eyes because I'm not erasing the pupils. Just a general shape. Right. Okay. Yeah. But you had a hard time finding an artist that would do this? Well, I mean, it's a lot. But I had a free schedule today, so let's just go ahead and get started with. And you said you wanted an octagon shape for your eyes. That's a little bit. No, I haven't heard anyone ask for that before. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never had that type of request. Please don't. And then why? I can't remember. I'd have to go back and check my books. To be completely honest with you. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this look that you're going for. Do you want to explain it to me? Okay, good. I'm listening. Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard of that. That's cool. Now, for just the bottom part of your nose, what specifically did you want me to do with it? You don't want like you just don't want like the bottom half of your nose. You just want like are you know you're paying for it's not me. And then just for cheekbones, did you say that you wanted them higher or more defined? More defined. Okay, we're gonna do more defined. That's yeah. Keep telling me about this look that you're going for. I'd love to understand it. It's a really specific, unique vision that you have going on here. Oh, really? I didn't know that was a thing. I really didn't. That's cool that that's like a thing that people do. I didn't know that. It's really interesting. Oh, okay. That's really specific. Wasn't aware. I'm trying to find where I'm starting again, because... Oh, okay, right here. That's like super, super specific. I didn't know that that was something that people did. I might have made your one eye a bit too big for this side of your face. No? Okay. Yeah, if you want to leave it, we'll leave it. I'm gonna start a new chin, so you're not gonna be able to talk for a while. But if you need anything, you can just, tap my hand, and I'll stop so you can speak. Okay, now before I start, how far out do you want your chin? Because I know you said you wanted it, like, longer, but, like, you want it a foot longer on one side. Of, of, you want it a foot longer on one side. You do understand that your bottom lip is going to be diagonal, going all the way back. Eating is going to be really difficult. Is this why you had a really hard time finding an artist to do this? I see. Well, okay then. I will start drawing your 1 foot longer on one side chin. As you asked for. I will say, I don't quite understand the obsession with one side longer, but it's your face. You are going to do whatever you'd like. Now, when you said you don't eat, do you mean you don't eat with your mouth, or is this like the front mouth? Like you don't eat with this mouth. You have like one on the back of your head that you use. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. All right. I was wrong. I do in fact understand. Retract that earlier statement. Okay. We are all done. I gotta say, very impressive concept. I don't meet too many folks with a back with like a fake mouth in the front. You've got and then like an actual one in the back. I don't meet too many of you. Then again, this isn't exactly the country. I don't think most of you guys are, used to the city, right? Oh, that's interesting. So you like from here. Alright. How do you deal with it? Like all the lights and stuff. It's easier for people to see you. Uh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Um, you're a really interesting method. I think I've heard of, some of your work on the news and stuff, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's very interesting. I'll send you a check-in email in about a week to see how you're adjusting to the new face. And then, if you need any touch-ups, anything like that, you can just make an appointment, come on back. Have a good night. Oh, it says here that you scheduled a lobotomy. You look a little young. for a lobotomy. It says right here you've got cobwebs. How long have you had cobwebs? You've had cobwebs for 300 years? Oh boy. Yeah, understandable. Recent medical history, you had a removal done at our sister clinic. Did they prescribe any medication? Don't know? Okay. Alright, well, I just need to do a few checks for my end. You spell your first name, spell your last name. Okay, and date of birth. Okay. I will get you the consent form for our records so you can sign for the procedure. And then I'll get you prepped and we can get started. I swear they hide the forms from me every single time. I'm just so confused as to where they could possibly be. Are they in? Yeah, they're in here. So, this folder is the consent form and the information packet. I need you to read through the information packet, fill out the back, just basically saying that you've read the packet, that you understand all the information, and that you understand the procedure. And then you'll go and you'll sign the consent form, which means you are consenting to everything listed in the packet. And then I'm gonna run through the procedure with you one final time, and then we'll get started. Okay, go ahead and fill that out. Good pen. And when you do that, I am just gonna get all my supplies out real quick. I know that cobwebs can be a really difficult condition to live with. I just don't think that enough people really recognize how helpful lobotomy can be. If you've been with cobwebs for really more than, a good 90 years, it can be really, really hard. Going through life, dealing with, constant cobwebs, waking up with cobwebs, them being everywhere, because it just doesn't start in, the orifices. It's all over your skin, it's in your hair, it's in your teeth, it gets in your clothes. Pretty sure that ruins your dryer. Yeah, and, it's just not easy, really, dealing with, conditions that last for so long. Because I know that, spiders, on the other hand, they only last for some 200 years, but cobwebs, once you have it, you have it for the rest of your life, first 50 years are easy, but just, as you go forward, it can be a lot. It can be really difficult for, especially, with you being so young, just dealing with, everything that comes with having cobwebs. It affects your jobs, it affects your families. Some people can't have kids. That's sad. Oh, you finished. Okay, just knocking everything over. Take that for our records. And now that you've signed everything, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the procedure. So I am going to mix up an anesthetic for you, so you won't feel a thing. And then I'm going to clean the area with some alcohol pads. And then we'll get drilling. We're going to drill here and here. We're going to go through the temples. And we are going to remove the front part of your brain. It's a little scary. And then we are going to just sew you back up. You'll be in recovery for 14 to 20 days. And then no more cobwebs. All done. Okay? Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and let you sit with that information for a little bit while I go ahead and prep your anesthetic. We're a bit of an older clinic, so we do use earphones in our medication. You'll notice really it's just the legs and the jaws and maybe a few spinal pieces. It's really not that much. Alright, anesthetic's already. And you're just gonna close your eyes. I'm gonna take one of these alcohol prep pads and just run it across your forehead and your temples. And then we're going to apply the anesthetic. And then I'm gonna put you under. You won't feel a thing. I never understood why they've made these so small. That's not gonna cover our forehead. It's really not. Just gonna go over forehead, your temples. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply this to, the needed areas. This can be really difficult because it does feel weird. You will feel this like cold, numb sensation for a little bit, and it might be a little bit difficult to get used to. You won't feel it for very long though. Now it's time for that to sit and work. When that cold, burning feeling goes away, just let me know so we can get started. Until you are completely numb, legally, I cannot start the procedure. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask before I start. And yeah. What else am I using? Yeah, not bad. So we're gonna go and I'm going to, just kind of take this needle. We're going to prick two little holes into the basically drilling sites because we are gonna have to drill through the bone of your skull. So we're gonna prick that, and then we're gonna use just this tiny little device, and we're going to basically cut over the flesh to avoid tearing, to make scarring really nice and easy, keep the healing process from being too complicated. And we're going to drill through and use this to essentially hook the part that we're going to take out or remove it. It will be sent to our labs for testing for any other underlying conditions you may need to look for when it comes to lobotomy. And then we're going to remove the screws and replace the tissue. We will sew you back up, clean you, and then we'll send you some payments and you'll be on your way. Oh, that. You're done? Okay. Um, I'll grab my gloves and we can get started. That's right. Okay. So, just close your eyes. What's that? You want your eyes open? Good. That is a strange choice. I'm gonna cut you open now. You won't feel a thing, but usually you might flinch just knowing that it's happening, not necessarily because you can feel it. Just gonna. Now you will feel a lot of pressure with this next part. But just try not to think about it really. If you're not thinking about it, you really won't notice too much. Now, I'm gonna need you to hold so very still for this. Because if I accidentally grab the wrong part of your brain, lobotomy will go very, very south. Okay, very good. On. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and take those strips out. And well, we'll get you cleaned up and sewed up. Alright. You're super stoked for me. So we can get you set up real quick. Lovely, lovely. Start on the side first. Something wrong? Well, no, I mean, I'm not. This is not the Stone Age. Lobotomies are pretty quick and painless now. Gracious. Very good. Fabulous. I just have to switch hands so I can see what you're doing. Like, you all cleaned up. And I'll get you some meds. You'll be on your way. lovely, lovely. I will go ahead and write you a prescription for just some basic pain meds, really. And it can be on way. One time I need you to spell that first name. I have not heard anything like that in a while. Last name? No. And date of birth. Okay, and you had a lobotomy for severe cobwebs. And what pharmacy is closest to you? Okay. Can you pick that up today? Or, goodness, my handwriting is not as good as it used to be. That I have not operated a body in a while. Go. You can check in with a friend, and if anything else needs to be done, they can get you squared away. Have a good night.